Hello and welcome to the Chemistry Podcast, where today's topic is radium. I'm joined by Ben and Kyra to talk about the amazing element radium.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sure our wonderful audience is asking the same question. What do you know about radium?
That's a very good question. Radium is the most radioactive element ever found with an atomic number of 88 and a half-life of 1,600 years. Radium is named after the Latin word for ray, which literally means radium.
Thanks, Ben. That was really interesting. Let's talk about the history of radium. Radium was discovered by Marie and Pierre Curie in 1898. It was isolated in 1902. However, its dangers remained hidden for some time. It was once believed that radium was a cure-all substance. Since radium was recently discovered, uses of radium in products, including medicine, were significantly unregulated. Many projects, ranging from toothpaste to radium-infused water, were produced and sold by salespeople and doctors. Makeup and costumes worn by actors were often laced with radium to make them glow in the dark.
Unfortunately, this led to many people developing radiation poisoning. In watch factories, radium-infused paint was used to make glow-in-the-dark watch faces. In these factories, young women were typically hired because they could skillfully paint tiny details on products. Supervisors often encouraged these women to lick the paintbrush so it could have a finer tip. This led to them consuming lethal amounts of radium over time, experiencing the various effects radiation poisoning had on the human body.
So Kyra, I have an important question. We've heard about the dangers of radium. How is it used to help people?
Radium-223 dichloride is used to treat cancer that is spread to the bones. However, this process has mainly been stopped as scientists find more effective ways to stop cancer. While radium is no longer used in medical instances, it is still used in many industrial spaces. Industrial radiography is used to check for cracks and flaws in building material. Industrial radiography uses X-ray and gamma radiation from radium to show the weaknesses that are overlooked by the human eye.
As we are almost out of time, I would like to summarize what was just said so you, the audience, could fully remember today's episode. Today we learned that radium is an extremely radioactive element with an atomic number of 88 and a half-life of 1,600 years. Discovered by Marie and Pierre Curie in 1898, radium and its dangers were not fully understood at the time. Radium was once believed to be a cure-all substance, leading to unregulated use in various products including toothpaste, water, makeup, and costumes. This resulted in many people developing radiation poisoning, particularly in watch factories, where young women were encouraged to consume lethal amounts of radium by licking paintbrushes coated with radium-infused paint. We also learned that radium was used for some time by doctors to treat bone cancer. This happens when a cancer cell mistakes radium for calcium and receives a large dose of radiation as a consequence, which kills the cell. While radium is mainly no longer used for medical purposes, it is still used today in industrial radiography to check for flaws in building materials, keeping you safe from collapses, leaks, and erosion. And I'm afraid that's all we have time for today on the Chemistry Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to SJP Video Projects on YouTube for more content.